Janet Decay here, hanging out with some awesome actors at Dark X Fest here in Hudson, Ohio. And I've got Jim Kuhn here. Hey, Jim.
Hi, everyone. How you guys doing out there? We're having a blast, as usual. Running into a lot of friendly people here, a lot of other actors we're mingling with, making a lot of connections and everything. So we're doing real well here.
Very nice.
Definitely.
So I hear that you and your friend Floyd, and is the woman you're
My
with?
wife.
That's your wife. Wow. So you guys have been in a lot of the same films and TV shows.
Correct. Yeah, the latest one we all three did together is Engineering Tragedy. It's the Ashtabula County train wreck. It's a true story that happened in 1876. It's going to be on PBS, and ultimately it's going to the History Channel here sometime next year. We all three have speaking roles, so we all play a key part in this film here. As you can see, I play the mayor's aide, my wife plays the mayor's aide, and the Floyd's one of the councilmen in that on that documentary.
That's great. Now, is that the most recent one you've been in?
That's the most recent. I'm getting ready to film tomorrow, so that's why I'm only going to be here today. I'm also going to be filming Manhunt. The Floyd just got done doing there. It's filming in Pittsburgh as we speak. It's about the bombing that happened in the Olympics and down in Atlanta and everything like that. So I'm not sure of my role yet. They didn't tell me. They said they'll tell me when I get on set, but they've been eager to get me there. As I was on Mindhunter a couple years ago, and they really liked me for that, and they featured me on that show. So yeah, which is right here. I played Dawn the Mechanic on Mindhunter, season 1.
That's awesome. Now, Floyd, now I hear you were in some shows and movies with him. What characters have you played?
I've played a lot of characters, but Jim will laugh at me. What I'm picked for a lot is a police officer for some reason. Just this past week, the movie he's talking about, the 1996 Olympic bombings that actually happened, I was picked as a reoccurring Atlanta police officer, so I'm happy about that. And then I also work with Mr. Kuhn, and I was in both seasons of the Netflix Mindhunter as a cop and a corrections officer. So, like, for an officer, I get picked a lot because I was a real-life corrections officer, also a real-life housing cop years ago. So I just like acting, and whatever role they give me, I try to complete.
That's really cool. You have that type of experience, and I guess art imitates life in this way.
It definitely does. You know, actually, a lot of the stuff you do in life, I tell anybody, if you really put your mind to it, you can act because you do it every day, you know, as you're living. So even in the movies, like, they might need you to play a part, you probably have already done it in real life. So just go ahead and do it.
Right on. And where can the fans out there find your shows? And do you have social media they can follow?
Yeah, on Facebook, I have Mr. Hollywood Jim Kuhn. That's my fan page on Facebook. That's what you look it up as. That's Kuhn, Jim Kuhn, and like I said, it's Mr. Hollywood. Then I got that name locally. I'm retired from a fire department for 27 years. I retired as fire chief, and one of my firefighters gave me that when he found out I was an actor a couple years ago. So now everyone in my local town knows me, and that's what they call me, Mr. Hollywood. So yeah, it's on Facebook. You can find me, and also on Instagram. Sorry, is same thing, Mr. Hollywood 72.
Sweet. And how about you, Floyd? Where can the fans follow you?
They can also follow me at Facebook. I'm also on Instagram. I have a fan page linked to my Facebook account for acting. And I want you to know also, I was just picked and booked for Denzel Washington's new movie that's coming up. I have to go for a fitting for that. So I got a lot of stuff going on right now, but just happy. And I want to thank you guys for interviewing both of us.
Oh, most definitely, yes. We really appreciate it, seriously.
Sure.
And we follow you guys. We watch all your stuff. So yeah, we're loyal fans of you guys as well. So,
awesome. Thank you, guys.
You're very welcome. Definitely.
I guess that's a wrap.
That's all she wrote.
Mummy humor.
Okay, you're
Aww. Janet Decay here at Dark X Fest, and I'm with the lovely actress KC Kuhn and Jim Kuhn. And you guys are husband and wife, and you're actors. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. He actually got me into the whole acting thing. I actually met him through a security job he was doing, and we just kind of hit it off. And he had a career where he's like, okay, we need an extra. And I'm like, oh, that sounds like fun. So I just kind of jumped right in.
And fortunately, I was going to say unfortunately, she kicked my butt. But fortunately, I was Jeremiah Rayburn, the lead actor on Return to Amish, Breaking Amish.
Oh, okay.
And I was his personal security for that. And we actually met at a fair. And I kind of like gave her dirty looks when we first met because I thought she was going to try something with him and stuff. But then a couple years down the road, she was like, "Hey, do you remember me from when we met at the fair?" I'm like, "Yeah, you look familiar," and stuff. And then we just kind of struck up a friendship that led into a relationship, and now we're husband and wife. And I got her into acting. I've been acting since 2002.
That's awesome. Now, do you have a favorite project you were both involved in, or?
Me personally is engineering tragedy.
And we were both also in Bloodwoods together and also Broke Down.
Oh, Bloodwoods. Yeah, Grim and I have seen that movie. That's a great movie.
I play Sheriff Neville in it.
And I was also the head bank teller.
Yep.
It's great, yeah, and we've also aired that on our Harry Scary Hangout.
Yes, you have. Yep.
So thank you. And I earlier you mentioned your social media page. Is there a way that fans can follow you?
I am also too on Facebook and Twitter.
Cool. Very good. Thank you guys for chatting with us.
Thank
You're very
you.
welcome. We appreciate it.